Dude, this song is beautiful, honestly. This is probably one of the best songs I've ever heard. And anyone that disagrees can fucking kill themselves as far as I'm concerned. Because at the end of the day, my musical taste is no one else's musical taste, and I feel like we should respect each other's musical taste rather than having a war to see whose is the best. However, if one's were the best, hypothetically, it would be mine, obviously. Shouts to Jaguar. No matter. Reminder that this part of the song is honestly fucking epic, and is probably about as good as Old Pendulum. Like, genuinely, this sounds like it could have been made of fucking Hold Your Colour. Which is a massive compliment to the song, given that Hold Your Colour is one of the best albums of all time. This part of the song is where it begins to, like, I don't know, evolve, devolve, whatever you want, into more immersion tier, I suppose. It's not bad, it's just not as, like, fucking top class as the Hold Your Colour songs. Like Slam. I think Slam is probably what the song reminds me the most of. However, Slam gets better with time, whereas this song kind of just like stagnates a bit. I'm not gonna question why they thought adding a dubstep drop to this song was a good idea, on account of the fact that they are literally the whole point of Pendulum was that they were meant to be some fucking action-packed, dynamic drum and bass band that like had influence from like rock in their songs, but for the most part were drum and bass. So it was just kind of really weird the fact that they had this random fucking dubstep drop in the middle of their song. However, it doesn't last long, so I can let it slide. I know it was 2011, the era of let's add a random dubstep drop to our song, because why the fuck not? Everyone's doing it. The kids love it. But, like, it seems a bit redundant to me. But, whatever. They rescued it. And this album is pretty good. But, I don't know. My feelings about this one in particular are very, conflicted, I suppose, is probably the best way of putting it. It's like, it's good, but it's also, like, okay. Like, lo and behold, I don't have an issue with, like, dubstep at all, but it's like, do I really want it in my drum and bass song? So it's an entirely different matter, really. This should be a free best seg on account of the fact that last run, the run that died at test course, I was on pace. No, what was I saying? I finished like 3 seconds behind my best seg with an accidental quit out, so this should be a free best seg really. I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna fucking lose the race, because that's the kind of prick I am. This is one of the songs I was talking about earlier on in the stream. It's kind of like contrived 6-minute drum and bass song. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's run its course. Cool. I don't really know what to weigh in on this song. It's a fucking rager. If this was my song, I'd probably open all of my sets with it, because it's fucking ballistic, but you know, it's a remix, so I can understand why like people would be, I suppose, hesitant to open their sets with it. Or erotic cafe apostrophe. What? Seriously, what was he fucking thinking? It's like, hey, I'm gonna make an alias, and I'm gonna put a random fucking apostrophe in it for no reason whatsoever, other than to just be different. What was it? Was the username erotic cafe taken, or something like that? But I still enjoy the song for what it is, because it is pretty crazy. Yeah, free best egg, like I said. I really hope I did select midfield too. I'm pretty sure I did, but if not, that could be the end of this run. Now we're good. What song shall I rant about next? Let us see. Oh, I can't rant about this one. This one's too fucking good. This is like music to not kill yourself to. Then again, most of World's music is like that. I'm actually wearing one of his t-shirts right now. Obviously you can't see, but it's certified WRLD t-shirt. It's the only t-shirt I have in the like support of the musician, I suppose. I would have bought Haywire's t-shirt if it didn't look like fucking trash. It's just got like a bunch of like random scattered mini keyboards on it, and it's like, it's just not an appealing looking t-shirt. You know, I can't walk out of my house and think, oh, I'm gonna get laid wearing this t-shirt, because it just won't happen. the t-shirt screams, "I'm a nerd who studied music theory for 6 years, and now I think I'm entitled to criticize literally anything ever." And whilst I love Haywire and his fucking music, I think whoever came up with the design for that t-shirt needs to be culled. Hey, somehow I managed to get angry during the song. It's a miracle. It's truly remarkable how nature does that. Also, this could be another bestseller. Can't stop the train. Yo, there was an Esperante GTR1 in that race. That's my favourite car in this game, but I can't drive it because it's not available in the arcade defaults. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay, whatever, it's fine. What am I doing, dude? Okay. Really poor menuing there, but I can probably still save time. Basically, this is just a competition of how quickly I can get to testicle so I can kill my run and start another one instead of going to bed. I'm so sleep deprived, it's honestly hysterical, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning, which is... Is gone. Who is left to save us? We mourn. I'm praying for my neighbors. They say the devil's at work and is calling favors. You say I'm dangerous. I speak for the nameless. I fly with the vultures. Hey, at least this song has some kind of like factual basis to it now, because you know, Donald Trump's son live tweeting earlier. What a legend. I wonder if treason is still punishable by death. Am I allowed to say that on stream? Hey, I didn't say I hope treason is still punishable by death, so I just made a question. And also, we all know that Twitch doesn't actually censor anything, any criticisms that you make of Donald Trump, because every media outlet ever is very strictly left-wing for some reason. I have yet to find one that is right-wing. Maybe Reddit, but somehow I still doubt it. And that isn't a criticism, because people are allowed to lean in whichever direction they please. They're allowed to be centrist if they want. They're allowed to not have an opinion if they want, which probably most, you know, multi-million, if not billion-dollar companies probably should have a neutral opinion on things. However, somehow that's too difficult. So instead they just make really like transparent jokes and pretend that they don't know what they're doing. Dang. A green in a sea of purples. I don't like it. I mean, at this point, like, Twitter is basically like liberal.com. apart from the, like, small... I say small, it's probably, like, roughly the same size as left-wing Twitter, to be honest, but left-wing Twitter just shouts the loudest, and then pretends they're being oppressed by the right-wing. It's like, most right-wing people are just right-wing because they don't fucking like having their money stolen by the government, which I think is fair enough, you know? Not all of them are racist like the left makes them out to be. And not all left-wing people do that. I mean, I would happily admit that I lean more to the left than I lean to the right. However, I think that I shouldn't be afraid to call a left-wing person out on their bullshit if they're talking bullshit, just like I'm not afraid to call out a right-wing person. However, it's like, we're fighting the same side. How dare you criticize what I'm saying if you're not a racist? And it's like, fucking, what does that even mean? Quick, say something else that's witty and funny about music. This song features a Swedish band known as In Flames, who, this is the only song by them I think I've heard. Apart from one, which was on Guitar Hero 3, I think, but I don't know the name of it, so... Did I really hear it? I mean, yes. Oh, Christ. Okay, we good, we good. I think it's truly the mark of a respectable band going south when they collaborate with another band and it completely changes the dynamic of the album. It's like there are no other songs in this album that sound anything like this song at all. Dude, I could rant about Immersion for fucking hours. However, I'm not going to do that because that's a surefire way for me to lose the 0 viewers I have. So one thing I've discovered from today's stream is don't stream at this time of day. Noted. I'm so tired. I'm talking absolute bollocks. That was the end of the race. It's amazing to think that I'm a minute ahead now, but my run can still die in test course so easily. It's literally a giant fucking oval. Why is it so hard? I don't understand. Like, I don't get the appeal of that track. It's like someone placed a bowl down on a table and someone was like, oh, that gives me an idea. surprising how much I can entertain myself. I must really love the sound of my own voice. Or maybe it's just because I'm really tired, so I'm talking bollocks. I probably need to stop using the phrase talking bollocks, because no one that's awake at this time is going to understand that phrase. What happens if I beat test course and then I go on to get both fucking Monte Carlo clips? Do I have to quit speedrunning forever? I hope so. One good thing is that my muscle memory is beginning to set. Beginning to become apparent. Already, which is a good thing, because it means that I no longer have to think about the whole fucking intense menuing sequence. I mean, I do, but I don't. Which was the race that I almost did a lap 1 quit out? Okay, I hate when I wake up in the morning. Yes. I hate when I wake up in the evening and I want to make myself a bowl of cereal. But we don't have any milk. And I don't have any money. So I can't go out and buy milk. So I have to wait. And I'm sat all by myself at home with no cereal. Or tea. All I have is juice. Which is okay to a certain extent, but after a while it's like, I'm sick of juice. I just want something with some substance in it. I also want my fucking cereal. Why is there no milk? And then I remember it's because I drank 3 glasses of chocolate milk the day before. Even though when it got to the last one I was like, damn, I'm going to be out of milk, and if I leave this I won't be able to have my cereal in the morning. The morning, yes. So, I flash back to 5 o'clock the morning before, when I was making my final glass of chocolate milk, thinking, fucking hell, this is a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Doing it anyway, waking up at like 6 PM, wanting to make cereal. Thinking, fuck, I can't. And that is what I would call a modern tragedy. Oh fuck, I picked the wrong car. I think I'm driving the Skyline here. Yeah, the Nissan Calsonic Skyline. Is it Nissan or Nissan? Because I know everyone over here calls it Nissan, but I don't know if it's Nissan or Nissan. I imagine it would be like, considering it's Japanese, I imagine it would be Nissan rather than Nissan. But I just don't know. I've never inquired. Maybe it's Nissan because, you know, Japan. Is that racist? It's probably racist. Probably can't say that and get away with it. So I'm going to kindly retract what I said. Also, I want that fucking purple car so badly. Why can't I have it? Why is it not available in this mode? What mode is it available in? That's what I want to fucking know. So yeah, that whole debate about how it's pronounced is the reason why I usually drive a Dodge. There's no debate about how that's pronounced, it's just Dodge. In any fucking dialect of English, it's Dodge. You know, no one pronounces it Doge or Doge. Why would you even do that? Doge. It just doesn't happen. The Dodge, Viper. Yeah, Viper is another one. No one says Viper. See, it's easy. And then there's this one, Nissan Calsonic. That one's pretty straightforward. And Skyline is also pretty straightforward. It's just fucking the Nissan debate. I can't believe I'm having this debate with myself. I'm so tired. I'm literally dying. Dang, dude. Yeah. Note to self, don't ever pick the fucking Calsonic again. what's actually important is the message behind the lyrics. Like in one of the new Calvin Harris songs, and don't get me wrong, I really do quite like the new Calvin Harris album. But there's like a lyric in there about like pizza or something, and how it's like a metaphor for love apparently. And it's like, that's the stupidest shit I might have ever heard. Ever. It's incredible. It's like he's got a fucking, I think it was Lil Yachty. It's like he's got a fucking knack for just making you think, damn, you're retarded. Also, this song is way better than both Follow You and Crossroads. So I'm glad that AU5 did in fact get better with time. And I've listened to his more modern stuff as well, and that is also really good stuff. So it's like, yo, I'm proud. I'm like a proud mother. Except when I'm not one. What the fuck is wrong with me? I need to go to bed so badly. Bad race. Okay, test course incoming. Dead run incoming. Reset incoming. Why do I keep saying incoming? It's not necessarily something I need to be doing. I'd say this was probably good racing music, this song. It's like, not bad. It's like a 8 out of 10 on the racing scale, I'd say. Maybe a 7, actually. Okay. We'll go 7.5, meet in the middle. Look at me drafting this motherfucker. Surprise, bitch, it's me. I'm back again. Round 2. You thought you'd seen the last of me? Probably have, on account of the fact I'm probably gonna fucking lose this race. Or this. Is that a fucking Calsonic? It fucking is. Can you just not? I'm mad. I'm millennial mad. How did I not overtake him? I bumped him there, so I'd be very surprised if I get into first at all here. We're not happening. We're going to have to draft him a bit more. Not happening. Okay, that's fine. I just need to clutch it back for this one. Which I can start by not playing like a fucking moron. Why am I fucking weaving all over the place? I am not I got nothing. I have nothing. I have no more to say. No more to give. I keep bumping into him, dude. That was my problem last time. It's like I could have like slingshot past him at the very last second, but I bumped into him instead. I ended up paying the price for it. Like there. Easy fucking slingshot. Give him some ground to catch up. Because I need him. I need him to win. Or no, I don't need him to win. I need him to be able to win. I need him to help me win. It's the only way. The race cannot be won without drafting. You learn that the hard way, unfortunately. By losing a run like I did last run due to poor drafting. Okay, I'm gonna go for a sling here. Dude, this could be enough. I can keep him off my tail. Sweet. We made it. That's like a surprisingly tense race. How boring the circuit like shape. No, I don't want to do it again, thanks. What? Okay, sorry, I got confused. Hey, what's up, Fubs? Thanks for the nice job. How you doing, man? How did Hydra Thunder go earlier? My internet was kind of having problems after I finished streaming, so I couldn't watch, unfortunately. Oh, okay, dude, that's fair enough. But it's good to hear it went okay. It's better than it going not okay, I guess. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse my my lackluster commentary at the moment. I'm very tired. I've been awake since like a while ago. I'm on a very American degenerate sleep schedule right now, which is probably not good given that I'm from England. But I decided I was going to stream at probably the worst time I could possibly stream at from a viewership perspective. Because, you know, I felt like playing some GT. Yeah, I've been, like I said, my sleep schedule is a bit screwed, so I've been awake since like 5 PM yesterday. So only 14 hours, which is about as long as I would stay awake of a day. Well, somewhere between 14 and 16. But yeah, my sleep schedule is off the chain. I'm trying to get it back to being semi-regular, then I'm thinking of making perhaps a mock-up stream schedule, just so people know when they can catch me live. I found that my demographic usually likes to watch me in the like in the evenings UK time, so like 10 hours ago, which was when I was streaming last, and I had a good viewer count then, but everyone's like still asleep at the moment, and all of my American viewers, for the most part, obviously with some exceptions, are already asleep by now, so it's like I'm just kind of shooting myself in the foot by streaming. Ah, I dropped my controller. Okay, we're good. We saved it. It's the second time I've dropped my controller speedrunning this game. Probably won't be the last. But yeah, it just seems to be the thing that happens to me. Hey, what's up, Bugatti? 2 AM Eastern. That's pretty late. Yeah, it's 7 AM here, so I don't know if you could call it late or early at this point. I guess that's dependent on whether you've been awake for a long period of time or not. Good though. Streaming this game with music I can kind of get away with on account of the fact that it doesn't have like its own soundtrack. So I feel like people are kind of like I mean, it does have its own soundtrack obviously, but it's not like its own self-composed soundtrack, I suppose. Dude, I actually had a bit of a mini storm here earlier. Like right at the end of my stream. It wasn't bad enough to knock my like power out or anything, but it did kind of scare me a little bit, because I'm not used to having storms in the middle of summer. When I say the middle of summer, it's like still quite close to the beginning of summer. Early August is like the middle of summer. think this will be a best seg. Whereabouts in the US are you? Because obviously you're Central Time. I want to guess. Let's see, where's Central Time? I don't know. I'm not overly familiar with the US. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna say South Dakota. Iowa. I don't think that's even close to Dakota, South Dakota. A couple hundred miles from Chicago, which is in Illinois. See, I did know that one. I don't know, everything's quite close together here in the UK. You can pretty much travel anywhere within like 8 hours or so. Well, probably a little bit longer than 8 hours, I'd say. The only thing I really know about Iowa is its capital being Des Moines. Yeah, I know another streamer who, last I heard, he was living in Des Moines. I haven't actually watched him in about, God, maybe a year or two, because he was a Let's Player rather than a speedrunner, who I followed back in like 2013 when I was into Minecraft and stuff, and I kind of drifted apart from his stream in recent years, just due to the fact that I realised he's a bit of an arsehole. You know, at first I thought it was like really, really funny, but now I'm like not sure whether his humour counteracts the fact that he's an arsehole. But no, I do know a good few US state capitals. I don't know them all, but I would like to be able to do that in the future. Just because it's something to learn, I suppose. Because I know the capitals of all the countries in the world, for the most part. Sometimes I forget some, but I have taught myself all of them in the past. But I never bothered to learn the US ones, or the Canadian ones, although I don't know if I would ever do that, because it's Canada. Although I suppose there are less Canadian like territories. Yeah, I know like maybe like 15 state capitals. But yeah, that's like my party trick, I suppose. It's like, what's something really impressive you can do? I can name the capital city of any country that you name. And that's pretty much all I'm good for. And at one point I could also name all of the Secretary Generals that there have been of the UN, although I probably couldn't do that anymore. No, it's something I kind of like conditioned myself to be able to do over several years. I don't know, it's a fun story time. I was bought an atlas. It was like a sticker book atlas type thing in 2006, I think, so I would have been 5. And it had like the capital cities of every country in the world in it, and I was like, yo, this is sick. I get to stick in the flags of every country. I don't think it was every country in hindsight, but it was like a lot of them. And I don't know, I just learned loads of capital cities off the back of that. And then growing up, I spent a lot of time on a quiz website, which like had a bunch of geography quizzes and stuff on it, and that was kind of like where I learned the remainder of capital cities, I suppose. So now sometimes when people get exceptionally bored, they like to quiz me, and I find that the result is always the same. I can still name them. You know, sometimes they pick some really fucking obscure country, like, Jesus, I don't know. The ones I always get confused on are like Grenada and Guyana and like Barbados and stuff like that, because there's like, one of them's Georgetown, one of them's St. George's, and one of them is Bridgetown. Barbados is Bridgetown. I think Grenada is St. George's and Guyana is Georgetown. But it gets really confusing. And Antigua and Barbuda as well, St. John's, it's just like, it's all so confusing. And then there's Jamaica and St. Vincent, which their capital city is separated by a single letter, Kingston and Kingstown, and it's like, North America, just fix your shit, yeah? Even if Guyana is in South America.
She's the type of girl to treat a Tuesday night like
this song is awful for racing. So it's probably the kind of song that like Need for Speed would probably include in their soundtrack. That's a sick burn, but like, loads of the was it the Rivals soundtrack maybe? It was trap music, and it's like, who wants to listen to that whilst racing? We want bangers, not trap music. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like trap music, but it doesn't belong in a racing game. Yeah, Bugatti. I don't know. I've never played 2, I don't think. I played 1 a little bit, like when I was very small. This is the one I have the most playtime in, and then I've also played a little bit of 4. But I've not played either of the new ones, because I don't have a PS3. But no, this is definitely the one I have the most time in. In fact, I'd be inclined to say this is probably one of the games I've played, like, the most ever. Because it's such, like, a deep game, I suppose. Like, you just never run out of things to do. Yeah, I only bought 4, like, a year or 2 ago. But, I've played a bit of it. I do want to play more of it at some point. I don't know if there's an arcade mode in that one, but if there is, then maybe I'll end up speedrunning that, much like I am speedrunning this. There are 34 tracks in this run, Farbs. Because there are... let's think. There are 15... no, that's wrong, sorry. No, it is right. There are 15 tracks that you do forward and reverse. And then there are 4 tracks that don't have their reverse counterparts, which are Super Speedway because it's an oval, Test Course because it's an oval, and Monte Carlo and Laguna Seca because they are real racetracks. Yeah, for the most part, I kind of know how they're going to roll out. Farbs. I only started speedrunning this game about 10 hours ago, so... well, I say, I did my first run of this game 10 hours ago, so... I'm not completely into it yet, but I imagine over time I will get better with practice. And no, there are 4 there are 4 rally tracks in this game, of which this is one, and they both have a forward and reverse race. And then there are 15 like tarmac courses, I suppose. Of which 11 of them have reverse tracks as well. Yeah, the dirt tracks are good, but this one is like really hard to maintain control on. Like, if you can beat this race without spinning out, then you're basically really good at this game. Oh, that was close. I thought I was going to spin out there. This is where, like, I always spin out. This section. Although, that's mostly in the reverse part of this. I don't know why. I guess it's just harder in reverse, maybe. But no, I reckon my favourite in this one is probably the Seattle circuit. Oh man, that was so close to spinning out. Okay, I didn't spin out, but I did lose time because I, like, lost control briefly. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, either Seattle or Special Stage Route 11. Those are probably my favourites. Dude, that was very close to spinning out. Like I said, it's just really tough. Hey! I got a like on Twitter. Because I am buying into a meme. Yeah, I'm losing time. Unfortunately. Dude, this is gonna be close. I think this will probably sub 212, but I don't know yet. And yeah, the worst one in this run is definitely Test Course, just because it's like, it's borderline RNG whether you win or not. It's not like straight RNG, it's not like, yo, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but it's very much a matter of whether the car in front of you does what you want it to for the most part. But I guess that comes with the idea of drafting and the fact that no one car is better than another, so you kind of have to... I wasn't paying attention, that was my own fault, entirely. I can't blame anyone for that but myself.
So I can do more coke. So I can work longer. So I can earn more. So I can do more coke.
Nice one, Fobs. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting run. There's another category very similar to this, which is Arcade NG+, which basically it means you're allowed to use any car that you've unlocked in Gran Turismo mode as well, which leads to you being able to use F1 cars as well. Which is nice, because the F1 cars are just objectively better than the cars available to you by default. And like I just play this category without a memory card because it's easier. And I did the same damn thing. Yeah, it's much easier because like Test Course isn't a pain. That's literally the only reason, to be honest. Well, and you can win every race by like ages, and the best part of all of it is that you can use the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version, which might not sound amazing if you don't know what the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version is, but basically it's like Gears of Just a Suggestion, the rally car. I love it so much, it might be the best car ever.
So I can do more coke.
Literally, you just have to like hold accelerate and hope for the best with that car. It travels so fast, it is unreal. Yeah, I'm losing time because I went wide twice. What a joke, dude. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think I spun out on this level, so I definitely have some time saved. I've done some IL speedruns for Burnout Dominator. I used to have a good chunk of the time attack world records, and by a good chunk I mean 23 out of the 24 of them. One of them was very difficult and I gave up. But then a guy by the name of Timby came along and beat all of them, and I reclaimed 3. So currently I'm sitting at 3, he's sitting at 20, and Stelzig, the guy who's most known for Super Mario Sunshine, is in possession of the other one. In Dominator, Farbzilla. Just, they are the most underrated of the Burnout games, because it came out like a year before Paradise did, and everyone was like really obsessed with Paradise because it games, but I don't think I've ever seen any other game in a marathon, which is why we did the race against time, because we were like, yo, why does my racing speed game never get into a marathon? And then of course he went ahead and proved me wrong, because he got Omnibus into SGDQ. Oh, F-Zero. That's another one that everyone loves. I don't know, I think it's just because, like, especially with simulation racing games, people don't see, like, how they could be particularly interesting for as long as the runs are. Like, Ninja of Shred, who ran Gran Turismo 2, and, what else did he run? Ridge Racer. At a race against time. He's been submitting Gran Turismo 2 to GDQs for years, and it just keeps getting rejected for some reason. But he said that this coming GDQ is going to be the last GDQ he submits to, and then he's just going to give up hope. I don't know, obviously the racing games I run aren't like top tier racing games for the most part. I mean, there's this game, which is pretty good, and there's Burnout Dominator, which I did ILs for. But Crash Nitro Kart is commonly looked down upon. Yeah, dude, definitely. They should definitely have like a racing game block at a marathon. And they should stop having fucking PS2 blocks and just accept like a good amount of PS2 games, rather than like 4 PS2 games for the entire marathon, and then have like a fucking Kirby block. Yeah, dude, but there are way more like shorter categories in racing games. Like in this game, there's all time trials, which is like 20 to 30 minutes. And there's all license challenges, which is like 50 minutes. And then there's also all license challenges, all golds, which is hypothetically the same length as all license challenges. So that would make for like a good donation incentive, I suppose. Like, I'd say that this one was probably a bit too long. Dude, that was good. I must have spun out there, or maybe accidentally exited the main menu at some point in my previous run. But no, I think racing games are super underrepresented. Because obviously they had Crash Team Racing at AGDQ this year, and they've had Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Wii. But like, they never have MKDD. I don't think they've ever had MKDD at a marathon. Yeah, dude, without a doubt, you could have Burnout and Gran Turismo in there very easily. Because I think in GT2, any % license prizes is like an hour and a quarter, which isn't an over-the-top run. You know, you've got good runs in Burnout games, which are like an hour and a half. You know, they're short runs for how long it would take someone to beat the game casually. This game you have Arcade NG+, which I could see being probably the most interesting category to run at a GDQ. Because, like, whilst all time trials and all license prizes are short, they don't really represent the game as well as Arcade does, in my opinion. I'd say Arcade was probably the best showcase of the game, because it shows off all the tracks, whereas all time trials is only 10 of them, and all license prizes, or all license challenges is like, whatever. It's just like, it's not a... I don't really know what to say about it. It's like, it's very stop and go in the sense that you play for like 30 seconds, and then quit out, and then go on to another one, play for like 30 seconds, and then cut out, and then go on to another one, and so on and so forth, 48 times. You know, it doesn't make for much entertainment, in my opinion. You know, it's probably a very fun run, especially with, like, when you come to, like, the special stage license challenges. I imagine that would be hysterically fun, but, like, for the most part, it just seems like a bit of a snooze fest. And with time trials, it's just like you're only doing 10 tracks, one of which isn't actually in this category because Complex String, for some reason, isn't in this category. Not that I'm angry about that, because Complex String is a fucking bitch of a track. It's 4.5 minutes per lap. And it's honestly just really hard. Also, I'm not going to lose this race, am I? No, thank God for rubber banding, eh? Man, that was scary. I was like, yo, am I going to lose this? But no, we good. Yeah, it's meant to be like the,
There was a time before you, and there will be a time after you.
I don't know what to say about it. It's like a track where you can, like, experiment with all kinds of, like, different, turns, you know, different, like, course layouts, I suppose. And you can kind of, like, you can get a feel for how your car performs on every sort of, like, type of, like, terrain that this game allows for, at least from a tarmac perspective, obviously, not with dirt racing. Also, here's a famous race course. Everyone knows this one, obviously. It's like the most famous one. And I'm gonna go for a world record on this track. Like an IRL world record beaten. I think I can do it if I get the clip. It's entirely possible, Fobs. But in, like, Formula 1, this is where they race in actual Monaco. Damn, I missed it. There's a clip you can do there, and it saves, I think I estimated it about 40 seconds per lap. So definitely the kind of thing you want to go for, even if you miss it. But no, I'd probably go as far as saying that Monte Carlo was probably the most famous race course of all time. Yeah, Nuremberg is a pretty famous one as well. That's not in this game, though. That is in Project Gotham Racing, though, I think. Fuck. What have I done? Okay, we good. We good. I accidentally screwed up. But we good. We back. Dude, Project Gotham Racing is another one that I'd really love to see speedruns of, but like, just no one runs it. Come on, give me the clippy clip. Fuck you. I don't know, I haven't played much of GT4 at all. I do own GT4, but I haven't played enough of it to accurately say. But I probably will end up playing it enough and maybe speedrunning it if I enjoy it. But only if there's an arcade mode in it, because I don't really feel like doing Gran Turismo mode. Yeah, I'm losing time here. Not because I missed the clips, but just because I was slow. Oh. Yeah, dude, I had PGR 4, but this is a funny story actually. Back when I was living with my mother, I had my Xbox there, and I used to play PGR 4 like all the fucking time. That and Guitar Hero Van Halen. And because of the setup, like it was quite a precarious setup of my Xbox, it was in my mother's room because she had a TV that could support the cables in a better quality, so I was allowed to play it in there. And my brother would quite frequently come in and watch, and he'd like enjoy watching me play PGR4, and he'd enjoy watching me play Guitar Hero Van Halen. And one time, well I say one time, this is the irony of it, once he was going to leave the room, and because of where my Xbox was placed, he tripped and landed arse first on the Xbox, because he was like 5 at the time, I think. And it basically, my game disc, my Project Gotham Racing 4 game disc did not like that, and now it does not work. And the irony of that is that when I was playing Guitar Hero Van Halen, he did the same thing. However, Guitar Hero Van Halen still works, however there are now some tracks I can't play on it. But it's fine, because my Guitar Hero guitar doesn't work either anymore. So yeah, shoutouts to having a 5-year-old brother in 2012. He's 9 now, so he would have not been 5 until 2013, so maybe he was 4 at the time. Shoutouts to forgetting your own brother's age. So yeah, we're coming up on the end of the run now. I've got the end of this track and then 4 more after this one, and then I'm done. Like I said, sorry for the kind of arse backwards commentary. I'm just desperately trying not to fall asleep or get myself banned on Twitch for saying something really inappropriate. We're almost there. Four more tracks and then we're home free. Dude, I wonder if this run could sub 211. That'd be crazy if it did. I'd have to play really well on like all the tracks upcoming. But like my Tahiti maze reverse was pretty bad in my PB, so it could happen. Wow. Wow, I got fucking bullied off the track by that guy. There's the ultimate bully. He was like, no, I want to drive here. Oh man, this song is one of my faves at the moment. So yeah, my goal for this run was sub 213, so to see that I could potentially get sub 211 with this run is pretty cool. Maybe a pretty big improvement on my my first day of running this game, I suppose. I wonder how crazy trying to run this game one-handed would be. I don't know why I have that like nihilistic thought in my head. Yeah, I had a few slip-ups in a couple places, but for the most part this run has been pretty solid. Of course, it can always be better. I was saying to my friend Marlon, who was running this game in a race with me earlier, that I'm not looking forward to the day when the world record in this category has the Monte Carlo clip that saves 40 seconds per lap, both times, because it would basically mean you'd be like an hour and 45 into your run or whatever. and then essentially whether you PB would be complete luck as to whether you get the clip or not. Oh man, I am tired. Who would have thought? Yeah, dude, it's like the ultimate run killer. And I guess hypothetically, we could make Monte Carlo slightly earlier in the run. Because the way this game works is you unlock each, like, you have what are known as areas in this game for some reason, and you like unlock tracks as you go through. So there are 6 areas, and the first 4 areas have 6 tracks in it. And then the last 2 areas have 5 tracks in them. And Monte Carlo is in area E. So we'd have to beat the first 4 24 tracks. And then Monte Carlo would be the 25th track, rather than the 29th, I think, is where I currently do it. So we could put it like 15 minutes earlier, but that's still an hour and a half into the run. So it's like, it's not... like, amazing. So yeah, if this game could be done in any order, then of course Monte Carlo would come first, and then test course. And then we'd do all the fun levels. And then I guess Arcade NG Plus, that's what it would be in like the very end, or like the very top level, would just be grinding Monte Carlo over and over again. Until you got the clip with an F1 car.
Play my tunes loud enough to shake the room. What's that hold up? Heard the world is in it soon. I assume that they told you they trying to dinosaur us. So now it's time to go up.
Yeah, I think I spun out here in my PV, so maybe I can save a bit more time. Here's hoping.
Baby, drop that ass for a crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for a crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for a crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for a crash. The roof is on fire, she went like Barbra Streisand. Police everywhere, it's like a nigga killed a white man. I just wanna find a baby mama for the night, and so don't be coming round Vince on that battery.
It's not random, it's just a very, very precise angle. And I thought it wasn't precise, or it wasn't as precise as it was, on account of the fact that I got it by blind fucking luck when I was playing casually. I was like, screw it, let's play Monte Carlo and let's go for the clip. And I got it, which led me to think, oh wow, this is probably easier than like I'm thinking it is. And I haven't gotten it since. And I was driving a Beetle when I got it, because I was doing the new Beetle Cup. And I have no idea how I did it, and I have no idea how to repeat it, so essentially I'm kind of in the dark. But I'll probably look it up at some point and see if anyone has like a setup for doing it. No, I was just playing casually, offline, so no recording of it whatsoever. I'm finna catch a body like I got a gun in bed. I'm finna turn to my partner for a dash. No, I know that other people are aware of it, Fobs. Someone else told me about it, actually. Or... I can't remember what it was. I think I watched like a run of this game. It wasn't arcade mode. It was like either Gran Turismo mode or 100% segmented. And I saw someone like ramming themselves full speed into the wall in Monte Carlo and figured it out for myself. And hey, what's up, insane Dragonite? How's it going? So yeah, it was either that or someone told me about it, which led me to go and look it up. No, I know what it was. I I was on speedrun.com. I saw there was a... Fuck me, dude. I saw there was a run of this game. So I looked at the comment, and the guy that did it made reference to the Monte Carlo clip, which led me to going through his VOD and looking for Monte Carlo to see how he did it. You don't have to be full speed, I don't think, because I got it in a Beetle, which obviously is a much lower top speed than the car I'm currently driving. Yeah, dude, it's actually 8 AM here, but I've been awake since like 5 PM last night, so I'm kind of tired, but more than anything, what I'm kind of looking forward to right now is making myself a nice bowl of cereal, maybe a glass of juice, because my throat is killing me. And this was a really bad lap also. Maybe if I get another lap that's slightly better next time, then, no, I don't blame you, Fobs. It's pretty late where you are as well. I think I might continue streaming after this run. I definitely have been enjoying playing this game. I don't think I intended to stream for 3.5 hours today, but I figure, hey, why quit whilst you're ahead? I might just do some testing and stuff rather than any actual runs, because I wanna definitively find out what the best car to use for arcade speedruns is. So I've set myself up a Google Doc. Dude, that's crazy fun. You should probably go to sleep. But I don't blame you, obviously, if you want to catch the end of the world record run. But yeah, in the VOD I watched where the guy went for it, he actually... It's crazy. It saves so much time that what he did was he went for it, missed it, reversed all the way back up the fucking track, and went for it again, because it saves enough time that that's still faster than doing it, like, as it is, I suppose. Dude, that sounds hectic, having 3 kids. I have 0 kids, because I'm 16 years old. But yeah, dude, obviously it's a much bigger time waste if you miss it the second time around. But if you get it the second time around, then it saves loads of time. Yeah, the thing about having kids is that it first requires you to be in a relationship, which is not on the table for me at the moment. Or maybe it is, who fucking knows, eh? At the moment I'm just taking every day as it comes. I'm not trying to play the end game of my life before it's even begun. I don't know. I still got on really well with my ex. But that relationship didn't work because she lives in the Philippines, which is a time zone that is dependent on what time of year, either 7 or 8 hours ahead of my time zone. So I had many struggles trying to like Skype her and stuff. Because it was either I was either like I had to go to school and she was like she just like got back from school, and then by the time I got back from school she'd be going to bed, and then she'd be waking up by the time I was going to bed, and it was like, this isn't really working. And I did feel kind of bad for like breaking it off, because I could tell that she still like wanted to be with me, but it's just it wasn't working at the time. Yeah, dude, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that long distance relationships don't work. That's not for a second what I'm saying. I'm just merely stating that it was a big factor behind my last relationship failing. Like, I reckon if she probably lived like relatively closer to me, like even in England, there's a good chance we'd still be together. But like there were other factors as well. Like she was raised in a Catholic family, so she didn't tell her parents about my existence because they would probably condemn her as a whore for the rest of her life. And like, that sounds like I'm making a joke, but she told me a story of when her cousin gave her a piggyback ride and her mother accused her of being a whore. Her fucking cousin giving her a piggyback ride means she's a slut. I think that's a beautiful irony, honestly. And done. Sick. Nice.